Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me again, and as you can see from the little intro footage that you just saw, it has snowed here in Texas, and honestly, you can't pass up an opportunity like that where, you know, go do some obligatory burnouts and potentially have donuts in the snow, and yeah, we'll see how well that goes, and hopefully we won't get stuck in the snow. Also, I forgot to mention, it's right around, it's above freezing right now. Yesterday it was around -8 Celsius, so it kind of warmed up a little bit, but not too much. So I think this will count as a pretty good video as a cold start also, because the car runs pretty choppy in the cold. And I thought you guys might want to look at the footage as well with, you know, the cold start and such. So yeah, let's get it going. So for starters, let's pop the hood open and have some starter fluid ready, as I was experimenting maybe a day back, just so pretty much yesterday, with the very starting in sub-zero temperatures, and the starter fluid works best in this regard. So we're gonna pop the hood. It had a battery tender on it, so it should be fully charged for today.
Set this aside, and I'm gonna use the starter to set that down there.
Honestly, it's not even freezing anymore, but I can't feel my fingers already. My oh my. My oh my. Okay. Get some to start with and be, but you know, kind of be liberal with it, I guess. It's kind of stuck. Right. That ought to get things going. I did start it yesterday, so it still has some residual fuel left in the carburetor bowl, or fuel bowl, and there should be some oil left inside these cylinders. So that means we should start up fairly easily. Yesterday was a day where I started it when the Dodge just sat in the garage for a couple days without starting. So it was pretty rough for the first couple minutes, because it had no oil in the valve train, no nothing. That's good enough. Okay, so I think we're ready to start. Let's crank it up. Or let's start cranking it. I'll set the camera down right behind the car, so you guys can get a exhaust clip and the sound also. Also, if you guys really don't want the cold start sort of like the footage, you can just skip ahead, I believe, couple minutes or so, and that way the engine's all warmed up, and I'll probably be doing semi donuts out in the snow, and potentially 4-wheel drifting and 2-wheel drifting also. Alright, we put in a lot of starter fluid, so let's see if it'll start. First start of the day also. Gonna pump it 3 or 4 times or so. firing on all cylinders. I think you guys kind of heard the startup. It's really choppy, and then as you can hear, it's firing on all cylinders now. I'm gonna let it up a little bit more, and then we'll take a drive out in the snow. So I think the engine's all warmed up according to the gauge here, and the engine's running pretty fine. I just turned off the heater because honestly you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. Actually you wouldn't even want to hear me. You would want to hear the engine. Aside from that, I guess let's give it a go here. Pretty icy, all right. I'm not exactly sure if I will be able to get some good footage, but we'll try. And obligatory burnouts as a go. good one. proper way to warm up an engine is just doing obligatory burnouts. Exactly sure if the torque flight's liking this, but just gotta take it easy just a little bit. True meaning of a lead slide in my eyes, I guess I would say. Set you guys down here so that I can show you what it's like, when when you're staying outside the car and such. I apologize if the camera's slightly slanted. This is the best position I could get it in, but yeah, let's go do some donuts, or semi donuts. Just adjust the camera just a little bit more. Should be good enough, I'd say. There you go. All right. enough of footage of a burnout, and I hope I did get it in the shot, or in the frame, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Let's take it back to the garage. Just for reference, the snow here is no joke. It's that's like ankle height. It's completely bearing my ankles here. So these sneakers, they're not exactly the right type of shoes to bring in this kind of weather. Oh, and also, if you guys were wondering, I almost did get stuck back there when I was trying to move the car back and forth. You know, trying to get the burnout footage. Just gotta dust my, well, not dust my feet off, but you get the point. Come on. There we go. Now we're out of the muck. One less obligatory burnout here. Or drift, I guess. Two-wheel drift. Wasn't really much of a drift. A lot of the snow here is melting, so it kind of gets harder to do the drift. Looks like the sun is setting also, so I guess we'll take it back. That's how you turn corners, is floor it with the rear end around. Well, I hope you, actually let me turn that heat off. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If not, you can dislike it, like it, whatever. That's pretty much. This was pretty much it's this car's first. Technically, its first winter season where I kind of fooled around with it in the snow because I was a little bit afraid that I'm going to get it stuck, just like earlier. It almost got stuck, but thankfully I was able to get it out of snow. So. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe, and look at my other video, Dodge videos. I guess it's not much, but yeah. Later on.